8C, I welcome you all to the biology class. Hope you all are fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ready to attend the class? All of you?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay. Now, children, yes, in today's class, we'll be talking about lesson number 1. Since we are already aware of each other, we are friendly with each other. Yes, I have been teaching you since last year, and you all know me. Yes? But again, I'll tell you, I am Richa Tiwari, and I'll be taking your biology. Okay? So, children, we'll be starting with lesson number 1, that is crop production and animal husbandry. Okay? That is lesson number 1, I repeat, and crop production and animal husbandry, page number 7. Please make sure that when we start, you should have your book, you should have a pencil in your hand and a rough notebook. Do you have it all with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No. Yes. Now, as you all know, children, that in biology, we basically study. Okay, it's not an issue, those who do not have a book. If you simply just sit with a pencil and a rough register or a rough copy, and if you keep making a note of what has been taught, it's not an issue. I know and I well understand that there are certain situations because of which, but try to purchase your books on time. Fine. So, like tomorrow is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, till at least after 1 or 2 days, you should have the book with you. Because then, children, you understand that it unnecessarily you will be in problem. Fine. Right now, it's not an issue. When I speak and you have to listen, it's okay. But the time you start, if you have to write or exercises or pictures, anything of that sort of work has to be done, it becomes a problem. Okay, so buy a book for yourself, arrange it for yourself. Now,
Ma'am.
yes, somebody wants to say something? Anyone wants to say something? Okay, fine. So as I told you that it is crop production and animal husbandry. Now, before starting with the lesson, I would like to tell you the meaning of the name of the lesson. Crop production, crop. Can anyone tell me what is crop? Anyone, any idea what is crop? See children, let me tell you, it is very, very easy to learn if the communication is from both the side. If I keep speaking and you listen and you put it off and then you sit, it's not a sort of learning. Let me tell you this very clearly. So it's good if I ask, you speak, whatever comes to your mind, but speak at least. What is
Ma'am,
crop?
harvest.
No, just don't use the complicated words. Just tell me crop. Crop से क्या समझ में आता है? अगर आप गए बाहर कहीं ट्रेन से जा रहे हैं and if you tell your mama, मम्मा देखो crop दिखाई दे रही है. What does it mean? क्या दिख रहा है? बुक्स दिख रही हैं, पेंसिल्स दिख रही हैं, मकान दिख रहे हैं, दुकानें दिख रही, क्या दिख रहा है? Crop, when you use the word crop, what are you talking about actually?
Ma'am,
Crop.
plant.
Very good. Name, tell your name, beta. Good girl.
Aranya.
Aranya, good. You're talking about plant. Now, just understand very carefully that when you say crop, crop means same type of plants which are going to give you some sort of cereal or pulses. दाल है या फिर गेहूं है या चावल है, ठीक है? So same type of plants on a place when they are planted to give the product, that is called crop. Yes, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll be talking about crop production, matlab we'll be talking about how these products can be, you can say, obtained in large amount. Everybody, see, all the farmers, they want that they have a good produce. Yes, so that they can earn a lot of money. So what all things have to be done so that your crops are good and they give a good produce? That is what we are going to study in this chapter. The second portion says an animal husbandry. Any idea? Animal husbandry? I know it's a little difficult, but just wanted to ask if anyone has an idea of animal husbandry. Else I'll be telling. Okay, fine, no problem. I'll be telling you. Animal husbandry is a branch where animals, in what way the animals can be kept they can be treated in such a way so that you can get products, nice products from it. Like supposing if I ask cow, what do you get from cow?
Ma'am, milk.
Just a minute, children. Excuse me. Yes. What do you get from a cow?
Milk.
Okay. What do you get from a hen?
Eggs.
Okay. Fish?
Ma'am, meat.
Okay. From sheep?
Wool.
Okay. So I think only Aranya is there. Whom am I teaching? So shall I reduce my group and form a group with myself and Aranya? I hope that will be better. Unnecessary rest of you are getting disturbed. You can utilize your time doing something worthful. HC, is it like that?
No, ma'am.
So I want response as far I'm just cancelling the class here itself and I'm reporting it to father then. Very bad. This is something very easy what I'm asking. Only she is responsible for giving the answer. Rest of you are just sitting here like that. This shouldn't be repeated. At least these simple answers you can give. It's nothing to do with the chapter, I think. So these useful products, like just now she has said, wool or whatever edible product that we have talked about, if these products we are getting from the animal, do you think that we need to take care of the animals also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So wherever these animals are kept, keeping those animals properly, taking care of those animals, if they are falling sick, we have to give the medicines also to the animals. Yes. And taking proper care of them. And proper food also has to be provided. So all this is included in animal husbandry so as to get useful product. It's not like you can get the product like have you seen the in the villages and etc. If you have visited, you must have seen that there people keep the cows and buffaloes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So do you have an idea that they provide them medicines also? They clean them also. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and the place also there where they live, that place also needs to be cleaned, isn't it? So everything which is done by the people, there are different people who are involved in this animal husbandry. So this is a process in which the animals are properly kept, their care is taken, and then we obtain useful products from them. So I hope now the meaning of the chapter is clear to all of you. Crop production and animal husbandry.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. This type of response is expected from HC. Good. Good. Very good. Please put your speakers on. Do not put your speakers on unnecessarily. It disturbs. Yes. So now we talk that all the animals and human beings, we all need food. Yes, we all need food. And depending on this, in class 7th, in the first lesson, you must have studied the animals can be divided into two. That is, or you can say the organisms can be divided into two, rather, autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic, quickly, come on, you all know this. Quickly, quickly, what are autotrophic? Who are autotrophs?
Man, who can make their food on their own?
Yes, very good. The ones who can prepare the food themselves are autotrophs. Your name?
Man, Parth.
Very good, Parth. Clap from my side. Okay. Yes. Autotrophs are the ones that can prepare their own food. Okay. Now, heterotrophs, anyone?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
those
those
who
that depend not
depend.
prepare their own food and depends
Yes.
on
Those
other
who depend.
organisms for food.
Very good. Yes, correct. Those who depend on others for their food. So basically, now we know that green plants fall into the category of autotrophs, while the animals and the human beings, they fall into the category of heterotrophs. Is this much clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we come to the actual chapter. We'll be talking about the agriculture. Now, children, let me tell you, this agriculture is a very important topic for us to know. And let me tell you that sometimes I feel that we study it, yes, and still we are not able to have a proper pulse of the agriculture. But you know what? The children who live in the village, who are the children of the farmers, you know what? Without studying this book, they are well aware of each and everything. Why? Can you even tell me why? Why do they know it? Know it? Anyone? Because
Ma'am,
there,
because their
Can
parents taught them.
yes, 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 yes. Aranya, you were saying something, correct? Come on, say.
Ma'am, because their parents taught them.
No, to an extent, because beta, they are actually seeing it. Yes, we are able to learn things two ways. Now, see, if I take you to the village, supposing we are there for some days, okay, and we listen to the stories from the farmers and we actually see the farm. We see those small plants, seeds, and everything. So, are we going to better learn the chapter? Or when I keep saying something, I keep reading and I keep explaining? Which way you are going to learn better about agriculture? Come on, tell me.
Ma'am, by seeing.
unseen.
By seeing. So the same way, because they are actually doing it, they don't have to learn what temperature is required, what is the first method, what is the first method involved, second method involved. It's not like that. Yes, they see it and that is how they know it. Fine. So now moving to the chapter, we'll be talking about agriculture. Agriculture is a branch in which we study about all the, you can say, all the techniques which are required for the management of the soil. Soil is seen, yes. Then how the crops are grown, all the methods of taking care of the plants, yes, and how they can be better grown. Then we also include the animal husbandry. So all the three branches they combine together, that is soil management, crop farming, and animal husbandry, which I have just explained you, and it includes agriculture. Okay, so basically till now we knew that agriculture means growing plants on a large scale, but now we know as a science student that agriculture includes soil management, that is how which type of soil is good, if it is not good, how it can be made better for the growth of the plants. Then of course when the plants have grown, which how water is provided, how their care is taken, how they can be kept away from the diseases, can be protected from the disease, yes, and then of course animal husbandry. So this all includes in agriculture practices. Now children, one more thing here only I would like to tell you, that when you grow a plant, see in your smaller classes, when you've been in your class 4 and 5, you must have done an experiment where you must have grown seed just to understand the process of germination. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in this chapter, we are going to learn that what are the techniques and in what ways it should be followed one after the other, so that we have a better, proper growth of the plant and of course a good produce. Good, when I say good produce, that means I'm talking about the result, whatever has to be got from the particular crop. If it is rice, of course, we are going to get rice. If it is wheat, we are going to get wheat. If it is pulses, we'll get pulses and so on. Fine. Now we talk about agriculture. The other topic, that is agricultural practices. Agricultural practices means, children, what we are doing one after the other. Now see, if I tell you that if supposing a plant is grown, yes, and you want to get immediately, just after 2 days, you want to get, supposing if it is of wheat, you want to have wheat from it. Can you get after 3 days? Just after planting and the plant comes out, and 3 days, after 3 days you want to get the wheat out of it. Can you get it?
No, ma'am.
No. Why? Because this is not a sequential process. Like right now, supposing it's the same way. Like today we have begun with our classes. This is the first day we are having the biology lesson. Now, if today I say that I want to take the final examination, is it correct? Do you think it is logical?
No, ma'am.
No,
No. Why it is not logical? Because it is a proper way. When you have your studies, then you have your revision. Sorry, first you have your studies, then you write it down, you have your notes, you draw your diagrams, then the practice is done. Many of the time are asked, then you have your test, then you have your half yearlies, then again everything is taught, again it is prepared. So it is in proper sequence, and then last you have your examination, final examination. The same way, all the techniques, all the ways which are required for the proper growth of the plant, whatever has to be done, those processes in a sequence, when they are done, they are followed in a sequence, then only we are going to get a proper growth of the plant, and after that a proper product from the plant, from the crop. These all practices are called agricultural practices. So basically you can say the branch of science that deals with the growth of the plant or and the animals for human use. Of course, we are only using the seeds. We are only using the products which we are getting from the animals. So all that is included. Anubhav Singh. Aranya. Now I'll be doing this now. I'll begin doing this. In front of everyone I'm going to now call out your name. Aranya, can you put your speaker on, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Aranya, after the class, just send me the message of this child. Okay? Sorry, just send me the number of this child. Anubhav
Okay,
Singh.
ma'am.
He has kicked out few students. So now I'll be doing this. I'll be reporting there and then. Today only your name will be reported. Whoever will kick out anyone from the call. Very bad. You don't want to study, please leave the class. Let others study. Aranya, please do that. Okay? Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. So now the word agriculture is derived from two words, that is agri and culture. So ager, A-G-E-R, that is ager, that is the first half, is actually it means the field, and culture, of course, it means to cultivate. Yes, to grow. So two words out of which agriculture is made of: ager, which is field, and culture, which means to cultivate. So what all, now can you tell me what all crops do you see? Come on, name some crops. Very easy.
Ma'am, wheat.
Yes, very good.
Maize.
Maize, very good.
Ma'am, rice.
Ma'am,
Sugar
rice.
cane.
And rice crop, you actually refer to it as paddy. Okay, so where it is written paddy, you can write in brackets so that you remember it is rice. It is rice. Okay. Written, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
see, okay, now on page number 8 you can see there is a table. Okay, and in that table it is mentioned that what categories can be there. I was just telling you cereals, pulses, vegetable, fruit. Yes, so many categories can be there, and these crop which are given on the left hand side include what that is given on the right hand side. So you should know it. Like plantation crops, you have tea, coffee, rubber, etc. Then for oil seeds, you have mustard. Now from where you can get oil? Mustard, sunflower, linseed. These are some of the examples of the oil seed. Then pulses, gram, peas, beans, etc. These are example of pulses. Cereals, paddy, maize, bajra, oats. These are example of cereals. So what you should know this. Put a tick on this. And write learn. Learn in the sense it doesn't mean that you have to learn it in a sequence. I mean you should know it. Yes. So like if anyone says cereals, so you know that what we are talking about. Is that clear, Itzi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we move on to the other topic, that is types of crop. Types of crops. Now children, in like you must be knowing it that all the crops are not grown at the same time. Yes, they are grown. Why? Because they need different temperature. Their requirements are different. Yes, basically we talk about the temperature. The temperature requirement is different for different types of crops. So that is why they are grown same way in different seasons. Are you getting my point, what I'm trying to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that is why there are different types of crops depending upon the time when they are grown and the time when they are harvest. Do you know the meaning of the word harvest, children? Harvest, Harvest, anyone?
I'm cutting of crops.
Very good. Cutting the crop means not cutting the plant but the product that you have obtained from it. Okay. So That is, so their harvesting time and sowing time is different. Fine. So it is basically, again I say, see, no, you should know that for different types of crop, of course, different requirements are there. But basically the temperature is one of the most important factor which needs to be followed, and it has to be taken into consideration. Like for paddy, can anyone tell me which crop is paddy crop? अभी बताया था.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
rice.
rice.
So for it you need to know it needs a lot of water. Why? If other crops you provide a lot of water, वो क्या हो जाएंगी? पूरे टाइम पानी देंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा?
हम खराब हो जाएंगे.
खराब हो जाएंगे. But for rice, a lot of water is required. So it depends upon crop to crop. So when we talk about the types of crop, basically we have two type of crop, that is Kharif crop and Rabi crop. It will be easy for you to understand from the table that is given on page number 8. Can you see that table, children, with the heading Kharif crop or summer crop, Rabi crop or winter crop? Can you see it?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So here you can see that Kharif crop are grown during June to October. That means now the time is coming when these seeds will be sown. And Rabi crops, they are grown during November to March. So basically, which season is there? Which months are there? June to October. कैसा मौसम रहेगा जून से अक्टूबर? बताइए, सोच के बताइए भाई. कम ऑन.
Ma'am, rainy.
अभी
Ma'am.
हाँ ठीक है, but basically summer and winter if we classify, then
Ma'am, summer.
हम summer.
yes, summer crops, and then with the Rabi crops which are grown during from November to March, they will be winter crop, isn't it? Yes. So summer crop, they
Yes, ma'am.
require a lot of water, and that is what you said. One of you just said that monsoon, a lot of water. While Rabi crop, if we talk about, they require comparatively less water because we don't find rains there. Yes. Now, what are the examples of Kharif crop? Like paddy, of course, that is the first example. I told you it needs a lot of water. Paddy, maize, soybean, etc. And Rabi crops include gram, mustard, linseed, and cloth. Yes. Now, okay. So children, I have today told you about the meaning of the terms that are there in the name of the chapter. Then I have told you the meaning of agriculture. Yes, it includes soil management, crop farming, animal husbandry. Then I told you about the agricultural practices. Of course, we'll be doing agricultural practices one by one. That is what we are going to do in the next class. Yes. Then we have discussed about the types of crop. Now for today, that is sufficient. What you'll be doing, we have come to the end of the explanation, but not the end of the class. So do not leave without listening the homework. The homework is, there is a table given at the top on page number 8. Yes, which includes, I just told you, which includes about the cereals, pulses, etc. and what falls into that category. So you will just read it and you should have a pulse of it. So at least you know that what all is included in that. Secondly, when we talk about the types of crop, again, it is given in table form. So you have to learn that. Okay. So learn that doesn't mean that you just learn it as it is given in the book. Okay. But you have to read it and you have to know about it. You should know about it. Fine, children? Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And so this is your one homework. You're going to revise and you're going to learn this much. The third thing is, since you are grown up, small homework I'm giving. The third one is, there is a fill in the blank given on the same page. Will you be able to do it now? It is from the topic that we have already done. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you'll be doing it only with the pencil. Do not use pen. And I'll be asking you and then I'll be giving the answers myself. Those who do not have the book, no issues. You can ask your classmates. They can click a pic of it and they can send it to you. You can write the answers in your rough notebook. Okay. So this is how, children, we have come to the end of today's class. Any problem you face, please message me on WhatsApp group. I'll clear your doubts in the next class. Till we meet again, take care of yourself, children. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.